So, not for nothing, but this is totally what I needed. I'm at the Alima campground in near Point Reyes Station. This was supposed to be my transitioning after my Lassen trip that lasts 2 weeks, and this past week has been really kind of rough trying to figure out where to go away from the smoke and the fire and what sort of hikes to do and kind of figure out what to do. But anyway, the smoke was getting bad at Bucks Lake, so I just decided to come here a couple days early. And I'm at just like a regular campground, and I cannot complain. It has Wi-Fi, laundry, showers, and it's kind of empty. So I'm having a really a feel good moment right now. So and there's a grocery store like 2 miles down the road, and I get to hang out with a bunch of Moo-Cows who wild pasture on Point Reyes and do some other cool stuff for the next 4 days. So yeah. So I'm at the visitor center at Point Reyes National Seashore, and I'm gonna get some information when it opens in about 15 minutes. And I'm gonna go on the earthquake trail again because it's where like the San Francisco earthquake from like 1906 or 7, and like the earth split open, and then I'm gonna go hiking for a couple days. So I'm pretty happy. I got to take a shower and like first time in a week, and I'm very happy at the campground. So it's all good. These fence posts are the actual line of the San Andreas Fault from 1906 earthquake, and they go back that way. A few of these are actually starting to get ripe on the bottom. See? There's another one back there. I think this one might. No, not quite. It's getting close though. Getting close. That was fun. I'm gonna do about a mile or so of the Pierce Point Trail, hopefully to see some Tule elk is what I'm hoping to see. Um, and the whole length of the trail is 4.7 down and 4.7 back, but I'm just gonna go like a mile or two just until I see an elk, and that's it. Hopefully I see an elk. I think I hear them, this high-pitched squealish sound, and I think up in the distance I see a herd in the fog. Can't see them, but I've already heard this sounds, so I think that's probably them. Cool. I don't feel the need to go much further because the elk were like less than a couple 100 feet away from the trailhead, and I think I probably walked like, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile. It's nice. I want to go back and look at the elk. That was an easy herd to look at. Plus I saw one with one buck or male, whatever you want to call it. So I want to go back and stare at him and get a good picture. Otherwise. The sign says that this barn was constructed in the 1870s, made out of sturdy timbers, 3-story high, and it's on the historic registers list because it's, well, it's still around. 300 cows, milked twice a day. I also saw a dark gray bunny run across the road, across the path. It was a really cute little bunny, dark gray. So I'd like to come back here someday and do the 9.4 mile round trip Tomales Point hike. It's a really nice little place, a little less foggy and not wind, and it'd be a really nice little hike. So I'd like to come back here someday and do that. They have sheep at the campground, and I guess they let them out to, I don't know, eat the grass or something. Hello, I'm at Point Reyes. I'm now going to begin my backpacking portion of my trip. I am here at the Bear Valley Visitor Center. I'm going to hike down Bear Valley to Glen Campground, which is about 4.5 miles today. And then the next day, I'll just follow along the Sky Trail, taking Baldy to Sky, up to Sky Campground. That'll be about 6 miles. And then I'll come down the Mount Wittenberg Trail, about 2.5 miles back here. So I'll be 2 nights and 2 days, and that's it, in the Phillip Burton Wilderness. Mile and a half to go to the campground. Yay! I know I said I was only 1.5 miles away, but then like I saw there was a loop because it was like 0.9 to get into the camp and then like 1.7 to go around the long way. And I was like, it's kind of nice out. It's what, 6 or 7? It's not even 6 yet. So I'm like, let's go the long way. And I've been at elevation like 5,000 or 6,000 feet and more for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, baby, we're doing it. We're doing it. So I'm singing as I'm hiking. It's pretty awesome. Now this is a little bit of road and it says I got 0.8 to go to Glen Camp, 0.8, something like that. So that's it. Before I said 0.9, now it's 0.8. And I just did all that extra stuff and it was so much fun. It was pretty. I think I got pictures. This is also the bike packing route. So if you're camping and you're on a bicycle, this is where you can ride your bike. It's considered strenuous. Kind of exciting. So a biker passed me. It was pretty cool. I'm at my site. Here's my site. See, it's number 10. It looks like it's not a primo site, but I'm not complaining. And then back here, I have a little tiny place that I can put my tent right there. Well, my tarp, my ground sheet, because that's all I'm doing these days. But yes, I made it. It's a wonderful night. So yay! Noodles with tomatoes, spinach, some trumpet mushrooms, 3 eggs, and bone broth. So I don't think it's raining, but the moisture is condensing and falling from the trees in the sky. This happened last night about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm cowboy camping. I was like, huh. And I wasn't sure, so I took my ground sheet out from underneath me and put it on top of me, and that helped. And in about 15-20 minutes it was done. I slept just fine. I will have to stop today and dry out my stuff. But it's all good. It's a beautiful day. This is a cool little tunnel coming up. It kind of has a cool eerie feeling of being in trees again in the woods. So I'm going to go walk down it. This is a creature of some sort. When you touch him, well, I sort of touched him. I promise you, it's not a poop. He's some sort of a slug or something. That's a big freaking slug, man. Here's another one looking thing. Looks more like a regular old slug. It's definitely moving. Huh. And this is where I'm walking. It's along the, I guess, Bear Valley Trail. There's a creek down there. It's nice and wooded. I'm heading out to the coast. It'll take about 4 miles. I'm extending my trail, or my trip, an extra 4 miles to walk along the coast. There's no decrease or increase in elevation, just an extra 4 miles, give or take. I want to see what the coast looks like today. This is also cool. I'm finally getting around to learning my phone. This is the coast trail. And it's pretty foggy today. You know, foggy. I think I heard a fox kit make a noise. That was pretty cool, provided there's foxes here. I saw some fox excrement that was filled with berries, or I assume that's what it was. Anyway, it's kind of cool. So I made it to the coast campground, and I made it out to the beach, which isn't too far, and it was 6.8 miles, and I'd rather be kayaking. I'd rather be at my campsite. I came and checked it out. I came out, checked out coast. Yeah, I liked Glen a lot. Glen was a great campground. No complaints. So I guess to each his own. I got 4.2 miles left. Probably said all these things. That's what I gotta do. It's hot. I'm doing a hike. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's a lot of high grass and stuff. It feels very unmaintained. I'm so glad I'm almost a mile or two away from Sky Camp. I'm looking forward to it. That'll be a long day. And so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Part of me is worried that if I take a break, I won't want to get back up. So I'm in that part where I have to find that balance between a little bit of a break and not giving up. I mean, not that I'm gonna give up, but it's just hot in the middle of the day. There's some shade along the way, so it's not terrible. Some of the going down with the rocks is a little bit nerve-wracking. No, we are not almost there. No, we are not almost there. Here's my site. I made it. I'm at Sky Campground, site number 1. And we have water, and we have restrooms and trash. So it's 3:30, started at 8:30. 11 something miles. I'm very tired, I'm very hot. I'm going to rest now, drink some water and rest. And find some shady spot to sit in. So it's the morning, I'm all done with camp. I'm all packed, everything's good. I am now on this sky trail to Mount Wittenberg Trail. It's only about 3.5 miles, so that's it. And then I'm back down to my car. And it was a nicely condensed water droplet night, but it's all good. And yeah, I'm gonna have to climb about 400 feet and then have to come down 1,500 feet. So it's gonna be a long, slow, careful descent. Well, short, careful descent over about 3 miles. 2 miles? Let's just give it my best. That's what we're gonna do. Just give it my best today. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do this Mount Wittenberg Trail. It's just point 2 there, point 2 back. It's my type of summit supposedly because you can't see anything once you get to the top. There's nothing to see. That's my type of summit, my type of peak. When you don't even know you're at the peak. That's why I like it. And then I'm gonna come right back down to the spot and then go down that trail, which is towards Bear Valley. And it is, Bear Valley, 1.8 miles. I'm at the top and I can see in the distance Point Reyes, or the coast. I guess you can't really see it from there. No, you can't. Okay, well, maybe I should clean my lens. It's a nice little shady spot. There was some evidence of burning and like a fire or something. But it's significantly more shady than some of the other places I've been hiking the past week or so. So anyway, that was nice, not too bad. I can go back down. I just feel like I'm on a mountain. I don't feel like I'm on a peak anywhere, which is nice. Or a summit of any sort. It's the trailhead. It's the trailhead. Yeah! I just have to say that it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I'm pretty happy. It just feels like it's the home stretch, you know? Yeah. So, wait, let's do this one. We do that one? Here we go. So we are at the Bear Valley Visitor Center. And so I went on this trek, the Bear Valley Trail to Glen. I went this way, long way around to Glen, and I spent a good night there. And then the next morning I went Glen Loop back to Bear Valley to the, wait, did I go there? Yes, I went to the coast. And I was like, whoa, to the coast. I was like, I don't like the coast. I'd rather be kayaking. And so then I went up here to the fire lane. And this was a hike, man. This was a freaking hike. And then I got to Sky. And I spent the night Sky. It got a little moist, but you know, we all survived. Then I was snug. I had a merino wool insert sheet in my. So even though I got wet, like my bag got wet, I stayed dry and warm on the inside. So anyway, from Sky, went down to Mount Wittenberg really quick, woohoo! And then we came down this trail, and then that's it. And then that's what I did. Yay! So I'm kayaking again, and I made it out to this point where I am. Not very far. I didn't get to Marshall. I think I'm probably past Landing Cove. I'm not sure where I am. Maybe I should land there. I don't know. But I am in this bay. I have some cheese with me too. I got some Point Reyes Toma. It was really good the other day, so I got some more. So I've got some cheese on board. I might have some cheese. Just float for a little bit. So I got a kayak, and I kayaked out for about half an hour. Oh, I gotta get back. Crap.